Here we go. So, Chrysler released some info here, I don't know, a week ago about this new concept car that they are creating, of course, electrified. So, right now, just a little background on Chrysler. Let's take a look at what they have. This is a 2023 model, but they're still trying to sell those 2023s. But they have basically one vehicle, the Pacifica. It's a minivan. It's a volume seller. They make a lot of money off that. Now, you could see the normal Pacifica starts at $38,000, but the Pacifica plug-in hybrid starts at $51,000, and you do get great MPG, but you get less horsepower. So it is pretty expensive to get the Pacifica plug-in. So they're down to one vehicle right now. So this is, of course, a concept. It's like the Ram electric truck concept. It is subject to change, but this is the Halcyon concept, if I'm saying that correctly. It's made with you in mind. The Halcyon concept vehicle is breathtaking and inspiring vision for the future. Now, this looks more sporty than the Dodge Charger EV that Dodge has. So, Chrysler is the luxury brand of Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, of the American Stellantis automakers. So it's very, I guess, surprising to me that they would make this vehicle sportier than the Dodge Charger EV, or I should say sportier looking. It almost has that Mercedes-Benz AMG GT look to it. So here we go. Conceptual vehicle and features and fictional situations shown throughout. All images of vehicles shown are computer generated and are for illustrative purposes only. Oh my gosh. So, they don't even have... Okay, so what I read online, this is supposed to be a 2025 model, but it's all computer generated. So there's no production or pre-production car out yet. So this is essentially the concept. So the proof of concept, but it's computer generated. So this is some of the info that they have. The STLA brain will help transform mobility and an advanced system integrating onboard and cloud technology. The intent is that you will be able to securely access an intelligent network of next-level entertainment, autonomy, charging, and much more, all in one place. So you've got a digital hub. The STLA Smart Cockpit will seamlessly integrate with the digital lives of drivers and passengers, transforming the Chrysler Halcyon concept vehicle into a personalized living space. Take control of an intuitive next-generation interface that leverages biometrics and voice recognition to create a natural interaction with the vehicle. And now, this says STLA Auto Drive Level 4 Autonomy will be designed as an advanced autonomous drive system that will help safely operate the vehicle and take you to and from your destination with complete autonomy under certain conditions. So Stellantis so far has level 2 autonomous driving, similar to what I have in my Ram truck, in the Durango. So you have to have your hand on the steering wheel, but it guides you where you need to go. And, of course, it does have adaptive cruise control as well. So this level 4 autonomy is supposed to be similar to Super Cruise. It's supposed to be similar to, well, Hyper Cruise, whatever Cadillac or GM has coming next. I believe it's called Hyper Cruise, and like Tesla's self-driving concept. So that's what this level 4 autonomy system will be like. So we're just going to click on, maybe we won't watch that. Oops. All right. So there is the design. Great looking EV, I do have to say. It's almost taking cues from an AMG GT, almost from an Ioniq 6, with the back raked the way it is. And it definitely trust me, the production car is not going to look like this. But it definitely looks like it has a good design to it. I will give it that. I just hope it's more than a coupe. I guess I'm not sure if it is more than a coupe. You can't really tell. It looks like there may be a door there. Of course, that is going to change along with the mirrors once it hits production. But they need to make this car big. You know, they need to make it a full-sized electric vehicle to keep it in the, I guess, the tradition of Chrysler, the tradition of the 300. So again, every angle I'm looking of this looks completely different. So this is a four-door sedan. The front of it looks like honestly, goodness gracious. It's a really attractive looking vehicle. This is way more better looking than the Charger EV. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so it gives the future shape, discover dramatic sculptural Chrysler brand styling that effortlessly blends luxurious style with efficient performance. So the front of this almost looks like some sort of a Ferrari or even oh goodness, Maserati MC20. Do you see a little bit of the MC20 in this design, in the front of the design? Maserati, of course, being a Stellantis brand under the Stellantis ownership. Do you see a little bit of that MC20 in the design? Maybe a little Maserati in this design? I do. So its architecture features active aero tech, including an active rear diffuser, a subtle yet functional front air blade, aerodynamic pass-through area, front air curtains, and elongated windshield for enhanced driving dynamics. So essentially, this is a coupe-like vehicle. A coupe-like sedan, basically, almost like a Mercedes CLS or an Audi A7. So a lot of these auto manufacturers are going to more aero. So it's great for short people like me, who's, 5'7", 5'8", but not as good for tall people, larger people. It's going to be too small for them. For people like me, this car is going to be perfect. I do have to say, I like the design. If the production vehicle can look, I would say 70% as good as this design, we'll be pretty happy. So this is going to have AI-enabled driving capability. Of course, everything is AI now. Wow. Okay. So here we go. We get into the range potential here. With an 800-volt lithium-sulfur battery at its core, the Chrysler Halcyon concept has the ability to charge at a rate of 40 miles per minute with fast charging technology. However, by utilizing properly equipped roadways and highways featuring dynamic wireless power transfer capability, the Chrysler Halcyon concept leverages inductive charging and is designed to deliver an unlimited range. Currently in development in Detroit, Michigan, this breakthrough charging tech replenishes vehicle energy directly from the road. Okay, that's not going to happen. For 99.9% of us out there, that's not going to happen. Look at where I live. In the middle of nowhere. That's not going to happen for people like me with unlimited range potential. Maybe if you live in a large city, but then once you get out of that large city, you're screwed. So, great idea. That's a hell of a lot of money, though, to spend on... Oh, man. That's a lot of money to spend on a concept vehicle with this tech. And Chrysler still doesn't have an electric vehicle out yet. Master the electric vehicle, then master the charging. This new wireless power transfer. Then master that. Get the electric vehicle on the market. Chrysler, you have one vehicle in your fleet. It's a minivan. Master the electric vehicle first. I swear to God, Stellantis is trying to kill off Dodge, Chrysler. Interior looks nice. Again, they're going to have to make this a 5-seater sedan in order for it to sell in America. Americans are huge. I am the exception. Otherwise, Americans are double the size of me. Chill mode. That looks pretty cool. So the car will essentially drive itself. Hopefully they change the steering wheel. So, all right, let's leave it at this here. So this car looks very attractive, very sexy. Let's hope that it looks 70% as good once it comes to market, if it actually does come to market. As you see, we have the airflow here. This is actually going to come to market. So I'm just going to stick on the Halcyon concept here. And then we'll go into a deep dive of Chrysler here after this video. But, okay, so great, awesome, looks really good, very attractive car. Maybe they can get a sedan in there along with the airflow and along with the Pacifica minivan. Of course, here's the problem. Master getting the electric car to market first. Get an electric car to market first, whether it's Dodge, whether it's Chrysler. It doesn't matter. Get more than one to market. Then master everything else that goes along with it. Great looking car. Hopefully it's not too expensive. Chrysler is definitely trying to make strides. These strides should have been made 3 to 4 years ago to get these cars on the market today, instead of in a couple years. But it is what it is. We will see. Overall, I like the car. It looks good. I don't necessarily like all the tech that is going to go into it. I can only imagine how expensive this car is going to be. I'm guessing $70,000, $80,000. So we'll see what happens here. But so far, it looks good. I'm curious to see when more info comes out on this here, what is going to happen with the vehicle. But Chrysler, you got to get a goddamn electric car out on the market first before you think about putting autonomous driving in one, or before you think about putting that weird charging infrastructure in it. So that's just my thoughts. Curious to see what you guys have to say.